Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Create your own budget-friendly vegan meals daily that are high in nutritional value and taste delicious. Vegan chef Nicole Derseweh's vegan recipes, part 1 of 2, budget-friendly Orzo pasta-stuffed bell pepper. Coming up next.
Be vegan. Don't wait till we have nothing more to eat.
Bonjour is French for hello. I'm Lemon. The friendly and kind people in Saint-Pierre and Miquelon share your desire for a kinder and peaceful world and join you in prayer for this to become a reality soon. Welcome to our show, Vegan Chef Nicole Derseweh's Vegan Recipes, part 1 of 2, budget-friendly Orzo pasta stuffed bell pepper. Today, we are pleased to have best-selling vegan cookbook author and world-class vegan chef Nicole Derseweh back on Supreme Master Television. She was the recipient of the Shining World Compassion Award in 2021, presented by our beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai, along with the loving, humble token of $10,000 to support her caring work at the Martha Project, which she founded in 2019. This not-for-profit organization has served nourishing homemade vegan meals to up to 6,000 houseless people in the Los Angeles region. Before the meals are delivered, the volunteers meditate together and visualize the recipients being surrounded by love and light. Nicole honors the recipients by referring to them as houseless instead of homeless, as she acknowledges that they have a home within the community. Nicole is a private vegan chef to some of Hollywood's famous health-conscious stars. She created an exceptional vegan meal service by using her acquired culinary skills from Le Cordon Bleu Chef School in France and co-authored a best-selling vegan cookbook called The Vegan Ketogenic Diet Cookbook. Nicole is also known for many of the commercials she has acted in, such as Ruby Tuesday, TurboTax, and True Car. After successfully hosting her own YouTube show, a Hollywood TV production company approached her to star in a show to recreate famous chefs' recipes into plant-based versions. Let's now join vegan chef Nicole and see what she will cook for us today.
Hi, I'm Chef Nicole Derseweh, and I am the creator, CEO, and head chef of the Martha Project. The Martha Project is a nonprofit organization that feeds all vegan, plant-based meals to the houseless community here in Los Angeles and the greater Southern California area. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you stuffed bell peppers, and I created this dish to show people that eating plant-based and vegan is very affordable. Not only is it the kindest thing to do for our bodies, for the animals, and for the planet, but it can be done on a budget. This whole recipe comes together in under $5 a serving, so let's get started. I've already preheated my oven to 400 degrees, and while the oven comes up to temperature, we're going to prepare the bell peppers. All of the colors have different nutrients and vitamins for the body. Today we're using these colorful red bell peppers, orange and yellow, but if you don't have bell peppers in your region, you could easily use a stuffed squash or maybe a stuffed eggplant. First thing we're going to do is open up these bell peppers. Bell peppers have more vitamin C than oranges, so the next time you're feeling like your immune system's a little low, just snack on some peppers and it'll boost you right up. We're going to get the seeds out. On a non-stick cooking tray or a glass casserole dish, you can just prepare this with a little bit of non-stick spray or some olive oil or coconut oil. If you're cooking with no oil, for health reasons, you can just use water to prevent the peppers from sticking to the bottom. Put them in our tray. pop these in the oven and get them roasting. Let's start preparing the stuffing. Today we're going to be using some heirloom cherry tomatoes. I like these ones because it's a variety of colors and they're really fun and sweet. Opening them up just like that, so that way when we cook them, all the beautiful juices will get into the dish and create almost like a sauce for us. When we cook them down, it's going to pull the sweetness out of the tomato and really change the flavor profile just by adding heat. I've got my skillet heating up, put a little bit of oil in the bottom. I have the oil that's hot. We're going to add the fresh herbs, and that's going to start pulling the flavor from the herbs right into the oil. So we're just going to set this thyme in here whole. And if you have whole sprigs of rosemary or oregano, you can put them in whole. We're going to pull them out at the end, so it's fine. Perfect. Little pop here. Then you're going to start adding your tomatoes. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Perfect. Healthy fats that come from nuts, olives, avocados, coconut are really good for our brain and help protect our immune system. So we're putting some black Kalamata olives in the dish, a little bit of fresh black pepper, and for a little bit of extra flavor, we're going to put the lemon zest. You have all the fragrance from the oils that are in the skin. Also a little bit of the juice. Gorgeous. You don't need to stir it or agitate it too much. We want to get a nice blister on the skin of the tomatoes. That's going to give us kind of a smoky flavor and help pull out the sweetness of the tomato as well. They're starting to char up a little bit, so we're going to give it a good toss. And let it char up on the other side as well. If we cook too much, we start to lose some of the vitamins. I'm just trying to get a nice color on the skin. Perfect. Okay, this is looking great. Remove it from the heat. And while it's still hot in the skillet, I'm going to toss in my pine nuts. Nuts are amazing. You could use almonds, cashews. It just gives a little protein boost to this dish for some sustained energy, okay? Now we're going to prep our fresh basil. Remove the bulk of the stems. Roll it up. And then do thin cuts. This will create little basil ribbons. Fresh herbs like basil, parsley, cilantro help remove heavy metals from the body. So they're also detoxifying while they're infusing our dish with a bunch of flavor. All right, we're going to toss a good amount of fresh basil into our dish now. If you have your herbs still all together on the sprigs, you can remove these now. It's cool enough to handle.
Karmically considered, the vegetarian and fruitarian diet in fact constitutes the least pain-producing diet, and man by partaking of this contracts the least karmic debt. Saint Kirpal Singh, vegetarian.
Enlightened viewers, we will take a moment to thank all non-profit organizations and their team members for their dedication to the noble work that brings hope and comfort to voiceless and vulnerable humans and animal people. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show, Vegan Chef Nicole Derseweh's Vegan Recipes, Part 1 of 2. budget-friendly Orzo pasta stuffed bell pepper.
Now we want to bring a pot of water to boil so we can cook our orzo. If you're using rice or another grain today, which is totally fine, orzo is a type of pasta. You can find it in the pasta section. Some people may be confused because it looks like rice, but it actually is a whole grain pasta. Now the water's boiling, just pour our orzo pasta right in. Beautiful. And I will just add a pinch of salt to the pot, a drizzle of olive oil, so that way our little grains don't stick to each other. Okay, it's been about 8 minutes. Just gonna check to make sure our pasta is al dente. Be very careful if you're doing this. Perfect. We're just gonna strain the pasta. Be right back. Great. So we'll just dress our pasta with a drizzle of olive oil. And then we're going to combine it with our tomatoes that we already roasted and flavored. Perfect. So we want to toss this all together so the flavors are well combined. Beautiful. Let's just grab our peppers and we'll put this dish together. Wow, these came out beautifully. Nice color, a little bit of sizzle still happening. We are ready to plate. You're gonna start by pulling one of your peppers out and using it as the base, and then stuff a generous handful of the spinach right in the bottom. The heat from the pepper and the orzo is gonna just cook this spinach enough just to wilt it down. And the great thing about using dark greens is they're full of iron, and it's an iron that your body can actually absorb. Iron from animal products, it doesn't have vitamin C in it, but plants actually has vitamin C in it, and when those two piggyback, it adds the absorption ability. Put our piping hot orzo filling with our tomatoes right over the top and stuff this. Beautiful. And if a little spills out, that's okay. Gorgeous. Nice and full. Some fresh basil for garnish. A few more of our pine nuts. And of course, our vegan feta cheese. The tiny bit more lemon zest to keep the dish bright and fresh. And we'll just finish off with our fresh basil. Your dish is ready to eat. All right, let's give this a shot. Just as good as I remembered. This is our orzo stuffed bell pepper, an incredible plant-based dish that comes together for under $5 a serving. Be veg and go green to save the planet. You got this.
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the vegan orzo pasta stuffed bell pepper, 6 servings, the ingredients are 3 red bell peppers, halved, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 3 sprigs of fresh thyme, kosher salt and pepper to taste, 1 cup of dry orzo pasta, 2 cups of spinach chopped, 1/2 cup of pitted Kalamata olives, 2 tablespoons of toasted pine nuts, 1/2 cup of crumbled vegan feta cheese, lemony basil tomatoes, 1 cup of fresh basil chopped, 1 cup of cherry tomatoes halved, 1/4 cup of olive oil, zest from 1 lemon, sea salt to taste.
For more information about vegan chef Nicole Derseweh, her vegan cookbook, and her services, please visit nicolederseweh.com.
Vegan side effect. Can't believe that you have been able to swallow the stinking animal people products such as meat, dairy, eggs, fish, etc.
Gracious viewers, we appreciate you for being with us today. Thank you, vegan chef Nicole Derseweh, for inspiring us with a budget-friendly vegan meal that is delicious, nutritious, and filling. Please join us next Sunday when she'll show us another recipe, vegan ketogenic cauliflower fried rice. Up next is If You're Good to Others, God Will Be Good to You, Part 4 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May the sun fill your heart with warmth and love. God bless.
For free international vegan recipes and for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/VEG and suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Pour des recettes véganes internationales gratuites et voir les langues disponibles, veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/VEG et suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Para recetas veganas internacionales gratuitas y para disponibilidad de idiomas, visiten suprememastertv.com/VEG и suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Бесплатные международные веганские рецепты и доступность языку посмотрите, пожалуйста, на suprememastertv.com/VEG и suprememastertv.com/special.